YouTube, welcome back. Go ahead and get into it. It's Friday. I ain't trying to take up everybody's time. So uh, what's that sound?
Oh, I don't hear nothing
It's coming from you.
from me. My ear just cut on.
Sound like Gallagher or something.
No, you
Mm,
ain't never heard that before.
Uh-uh.
That's the only thing I can think of.
All right, we're gonna react to this video. Husband had an affair with the nanny, then brutally killed, unalived his wife.
He unalived his wife.
Yeah, happened 2 years ago.
I bet you she had a nanny cam and called him.
Man, she caught him somehow, some way.
Nanny cam.
Okay, she's real. She's not on I think Zach just saying
We're getting the ambulance here now.
My host kid is downstairs.
Okay.
I'm here.
How old's your host kid?
She's 4.5.
4.5. Where is she?
I need to talk to her. She doesn't know anything. What's
Can we get her and we'll go outside?
you want me to let her?
Hey, she's grabbing their 4-year-old. We're gonna go outside.
Okay.
She's
It's okay. Oh, no, this is hard. Let's get her outside, and then I need to get some information from you. Hey. Hey, I'm Officer Bell. Nice to meet you. Do you want to go outside with us? Let's go.
The young woman you just saw is Juliana Peres Magalhães, 22 years old, au pair from Brazil. That morning, she stood trembling on the front porch of her Fairfax, Virginia, calling.
So this the nanny.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta be.
911 in a panic. Inside the house, a strange man lying dead in the living room. In the bedroom, Christine Banfield, 37 years old, the homeowner's wife, was stabbed to death. A 4-year-old girl was found in a basement, alive, silent, and clinging to a stuffed animal. At first, the police believed it was a home invasion that led to murder. The husband, Brendan Banfield, said he was just protecting his family. Juliana, the innocent nanny. But over the next few weeks, the case took a different turn. Details began to emerge. Statements began to contradict each other.
Who's
And then
that
from an
man at the
8-second
bottom?
I don't know.
911 call, a murder plot began to emerge.
So you think, well, they already showed her picture. So you think she had a part in this?
Yes. So they can be together. Get rid of her so they can live happily ever after. Yes.
Whose
Yep.
idea do you think it was?
Both. He probably come out, oh, I want to be with you, but I can't be with you because I'm married. I wish you wasn't around. And one of them conjured up about unaliving her, and they started scheming and plotting together so they can be together. And then I can see her probably saying, well, you need to get rid of her if you're going to be with me. I can't do this anymore. Think they was in together.
Hey, Paul. Or Jose. You got that.
So somebody's outside. Who's outside the back?
In the back?
Dog in the back.
Anyone else outside? Who else is outside?
Nobody's outside.
Anybody over here? Here, stay here.
Hey,
Here.
who is the shooter?
Who shot who? I got a blowout kit if you need it. Bring it up.
Is there anyone else in the house? Any kids in the house?
Yeah. I'll be done here.
Okay.
Christine Banfield is a 37-year-old intensive care nurse who is described by her colleagues as dedicated, calm, and principled. She lives in Reston, a quiet suburb of Fairfax, Virginia, with her husband, Brendan Banfield, and their 4-year-old daughter. To her friends and neighbors, Christine has the perfect life, a small family, a steady job, and a cozy home. But behind closed doors, her relationship with her husband is falling apart. Brendan is often absent, and the distance between them is growing. Christine didn't know that her husband was having an affair, not with any woman outside the home, but with his live-in au pair, Juliana Peres Magalhães, 22, from Brazil. Juliana came to the United States as part of a cultural exchange program and was placed with the Banfields to care for their child. At
Oh,
first, she played her
wow.
part, but within months,
She wanted that visa.
mm, mm, mm,
She wanted that visa. She
mm,
said,
mm.
forget this. I need to fast track to prison.
Well, she getting a visa all right by
Yeah,
being in the penitentiary
facts.
with a DOC number.
Facts. Ay, Dios mío.
That's
That's crazy.
crazy. Welcome to America. She get to
Mm.
see the rough side.
I'm trying to think, like, which other YouTube criminals thought it was a bright idea to actually go through with this? I mean, obviously y'all both did, but like, which one of y'all pulled the string first? Who
I
should
think
we
she
give?
was,
Who should we give the death penalty? That's how we should approach
bro.
this.
They both involved.
Cause
They
they
have
no no no
equal.
no. She already look. She gonna no. They going against each other. Mm-mm.
You said they going against each other.
Yeah, that's
I
how
think
we gonna play
it's
this.
probably enough evidence on both of them to where they don't have to, even if they do go against each other, they can still charge them the same thing because they both just as much responsible. They was plotting.
No,
She found
we
the perfect
we're in
so-called
the heart of a
husband.
family court of law. Okay, we ain't gonna do the same punishment bullshit. No, one of y'all gonna have to choose who was the mastermind and who should be responsible for the harsher sentence. Because we need to set an example. Okay, you came over here looking for opportunity. Well, you found it. You struck gold. So strike gold again and tell us, do you deserve the death penalty or does he?
Which one you think a flip?
Oh, she got a flip. Oh, me no speak the English. Oh,
Well, they
I
probably
had no
just gonna
idea.
deport her back to her
No,
country.
no, that's another thing in the court, heart of family court of law. Whatever crimes you commit over here, you serve over here. Okay?
Yeah, but you know how they do. They're gonna ship her back. Where is she from? Where did it say? Venezuela?
Brazil.
Brazil?
Hmm.
Mm, mm, mm.
Because I
It
mean,
was
who's
over.
the okay? But see, look though. So that's not because if you were the family members that was the victims, how you know she gonna get what she deserve over there?
Yeah, no, their system is totally different. So
They should slap on
different,
the wrist.
different.
Mm-mm-mm.
she and Brendan began a secret affair. They texted every night, went for walks together when Christine worked the night shift, and even took short vacations that only they knew about. Brendan Banfield, 41, is an investigator with the Internal Revenue Service, IRS. On paper, he is an educated, well-connected husband and father.
He the own government, man.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm supposed to trust you with my taxes?
That is crazy. He is shady.
This where my tax dollars is going?
Shady. 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 Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, let's get to the girl part, because I know
With no criminal record. But on the
I'm more mad at her because she over there, I got a house kid and what, man?
inside, Brendan is a quiet, controlling, and manipulative man. He is described as being verbally adept, often avoiding responsibility, and especially prone to seeking a sense of power in his personal relationships. As his relationship with Christine grew colder, Brendan chose not to divorce. Instead, he began to think of a plan to get rid of his wife, both to sever
Oh,
ties and to make his relationship with Juliana public without facing legal consequences. But he knew if his wife died unexpectedly, the police would investigate. So Brendan not only wanted Christine dead, he also needed the perfect story to cover it up. And then Joseph Ryan appeared, a man Brendan had contacted through a fetish roleplay website. Brendan lured Ryan to his home on the morning of February 24th, 2023, under the pretext of playing the role of an intruder, then killed him, then used Ryan's own knife to murder his wife. Juliana,
what?
who had been manipulated by him, stood by to support him. Christine had no idea that her husband and the woman she trusted to take care of her child had conspired to murder her.
Wow. That is sick. That
You
is
know your
crazy.
camera not on?
Huh?
I said, you know your camera not on?
Oh no, I did not know that. I'm too busy in the video.
But
Hold on.
wow. He took it to a wow. So you took two. Y'all getting charged with
2 murders,
forget that.
unaliving.
Forget
And I
that.
do not believe
Which
in,
one of y'all want to go first now? It's not the
I do
option
not
of who getting it.
believe he manipulated her. She knew what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they had conversations about what he was thinking of so they can be together. He may have led it and initiated it or whatever, but she went along with it so they can be together.
Yeah, who going first?
In her own home. She had no idea that her killer was not coming from outside, but from the person who slept next to her every night. Early in the morning of February 24th,
Oh, that's a beautiful home.
2023, in a well-appointed home in Reston, Fairfax County, Virginia,
Girl.
everything seemed to start like any other day. Christine Banfield, a night nurse, had just returned from a long shift. In the house at the time were her husband, Brendan Banfield, Juliana Peres Magalhães, an au pair who lived with the family, and their 4-year-old daughter. But just hours later, a mysterious 911 call was placed from the house. The call lasted 8 seconds and contained no words, just a soft moan, then it died. Police were dispatched to the location of the call. At 8:51 a.m., when Fairfax County Police arrived at the scene, they were greeted by Juliana at the door. She was shaking and panicking, pointing inside the house and saying, "Someone's been stabbed." Police entered and found a man, 39-year-old Joseph Ryan, slouched on the living room floor, suffering from a gunshot wound. In the bedroom, they found Christine Banfield, stabbed multiple times with a knife, dead.
Wait.
That's terrible. So he hired him.
But no, wait a minute though. Like, why is the nanny there while this is all going down if you're at the house?
What do
And
you mean?
what do you mean? What do I mean?
She live at the house with him, don't she?
Oh,
She a
she lived
live.
there?
Yes, I think she's a live-in nanny. Yes.
Even better. Even better. Who was he trying to say invited the fetish dude over?
Now that's what I don't get. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're gonna say that later. Maybe he gonna try to,
Because
or
they
maybe they
going
don't know the role of the guy, and maybe he was luring him to the house to get a stranger man in the house, and then he made it seem like he was the one who unalived his wife, and then he shot him.
correct. But what I'm saying is, who is he trying to make it seem like he came for?
See, that's
You
the
had
part
this
I don't know.
conversation with him over some website. Who is he coming to? Because all I got to do is backtrack. Okay, who
See,
was
and
this
I think
dude?
he probably played him to say, "Oh, I need you, or me and my wife want to hire you to come to the house for this to satisfy our fetish or whatever." And then I think he walked into something he didn't know what was going on, and that's how he lured him in the house. I don't think he probably told him, "I want to hire you to unalive my wife." I think he made it seem like he had hired him for them. And then when he got to the house, it changed.
Is the friend black?
Mm-mm.
Y'all, this is the exact same story that happened before. Okay. This has been a while though. Same exact story.
Mm-mm. And he hired they bought a
Was it a
nanny.
coworker?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It was a nanny. They got a lady that got a visa from Brazil that came over, and she was their house nanny.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they started having an affair, him and the nanny.
And so now the wife is unalived.
And the man is unalive.
This is exactly what happened, because this is what happened in the last one. The husband solicited the man, like, hey, you want to come have fun with my wife? You know, some people are into that type of stuff. The man comes over thinking that he's about to have fun with the wife, and the wife is thinking that, you know, it's about to be a fun time too, and not knowing that the husband is about to unalive both of them, and then
Mm-hmm.
putting it on the the third party.
Yeah, I
He
think that's
can't
what
say
happened
anything
here.
because he's unalive now. Same
Because
thing.
I'm like, he specifically went on a site for that to lure a man into their house
And see,
for
in the
that.
previous, the one that happened a long time ago, this guy actually worked with the husband. Like, you know, they worked with each other for a long time, and he solicited him at work, and the guy just, you know, took the bait and ended up unalived. God had said that he was a robber, and he
Wow.
had to he came in and he shot, I mean, you know, he pow-powed his wife, and so then he had to unalive him. But then when they looked into it deeper, they were like, this man fell backwards, like he was on his knees, you know, like, so that's how they figured, and they found out they worked together. But yeah, same thing, absolutely same thing. Crazy, just to be
That's
with the nanny.
terrible. Yep. That's what he did.
Hey, Paul. Or Jose. You got that. You got that. I need you to watch out for that.
So somebody's outside. Who's outside in the back? Hey. In the house, any kids in the house?
Yeah. I'll hold down here.
Okay.
Bring her down here, and we can get info directly from her.
Hey, can you come down with me? Anybody say blow up? Okay, she's breathing. She's got WhatsApp.
I think Zach just saying that.
We're getting the ambulance here now.
My host kid is downstairs.
Okay.
I'm in here.
How old's your host kid?
He's 4.5.
Four and a half. Where is she?
I need to talk to her. She doesn't know anything. What's
Can we get her and we'll go outside?
I'm gonna let her.
She already looks
She's
suspect.
grabbing their
Right.
phone. We're gonna go outside.
She ain't no emotion, ain't crying, ain't hysterical.
I know this is hard. Let's get her outside, and then I need to get some information from you.
Hi, Val.
Hey. Hey, I'm Officer Bell. Nice to meet you. Do you want to go outside with us?
We need to go outside, okay?
Let's go.
Come here. Can I take this up? Oh,
Yeah, whatever you need to do. What's your name?
Juliana.
Here.
Okay, so you're with him. Okay.
All right, let's get outside, okay? Hi, Bell.
Juliana then led the police into the
wanna go outside
basement,
with us?
where the 4-year-old girl sat silently, clutching a stuffed animal, barely responding. The scene was initially treated as a violent break-in. Juliana claimed that Joseph Ryan was a stranger who broke into the house, attacked Christine, and was shot by Brendan in self-defense. Brendan, who was also
We ain't seen him yet, so you fled.
And she looked like every time she opened her mouth, she thinking.
Yeah. She gonna blame it on like a language thing though.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen him. Yeah.
I don't know where he is.
Why
and I
said
did
he
don't-
acted to protect his wife and child.
I can walk her if you want. Thank you. I'm sorry. What's going on this morning?
I was going out.
It's okay. Take a breath. It's okay. Take a minute, okay?
I need some
She
water.
can't even cry.
She can't get her shit together either.
You want to sit down somewhere?
Water. I'm sorry for English is not my first language.
Oh, you're fine.
I was going out with her daughter.
Okay, yep, she's sitting over there.
And then I forgot our lunch to bring it. And I was coming back to the house to get the lunch.
She's faking. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Listen, you better get this shit together. Or you getting 3 square meals a day.
Somebody
She cannot. And then I'm looking at her hand. They need to be getting her fingerprints and everything. Look at that blood on her hand.
Yeah, her hand is covered in blood. Lady
Mm-mm.
Together.
talk to- She can't get the
These are
story
on the
together.
line.
Right.
Nope. She can't even shed a tear.
I'm just looking at him like, all right, come on.
I'm pretty sure they already looking at her like that.
Come on.
They thinking the same thing we thinking. Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
Mhm.
Just do what you, girl, say what you got to say. You don't need to do all this extra theatrics. Come on.
Mm-mm. She would have been on my nerves by then. I would have been like,
Right.
girl, stop lying. Just say you was a part of it.
Y'all know after watching these videos, I have a newfound respect for police. Because how the hell do they deal with all these damn people? People are really crazy.
For real. Yeah.
How do you have
really
patience
crazy. Really crazy.
just to deal with somebody like her? I would have been like, okay, come on now, cut the bullshit. Come on.
Yeah.
What happened for real? The hell? Where he at?
Crazy.
Then I saw this car, strange car. And I called her, why the car is here? I don't know who it is, but it was straight to voicemail, so I couldn't talk to her. And then I called Brendan, her husband.
Okay.
And then he said, wait for me, I'll go there. Don't go inside. And then he came back here. And we went inside. And then we went upstairs first, and then I went to see what's going on. And I heard the guy was, I don't know who. I don't know what he was doing. It's spanking her. I don't know.
What?
It's spanking her. I heard, like, I don't know what was that. And from the side, police dropped the knife, because he had a knife. And then he said, drop the gun to Brendan. They were yelling. I couldn't understand. They were super fast.
However, the details began to fall apart. Forensic analysis showed that Joseph Ryan had no signs of forced entry. The knife used in the crime was the one Joseph had brought with him, but traces of blood on the handle only contained DNA from Christine and Brendan. Juliana changed her story several times, initially saying she had witnessed it, then saying she had been asked to assist. In the recovered phone data, police discovered deleted messages between Brendan and Juliana in which they discussed roles, guns, and plans. The most shocking detail came when investigators interviewed the 4-year-old girl. In a special video recording for young children, she described Daddy hitting Mommy, Aunt Juliana holding a gun, and everyone screaming really loud. Through the evidence, the police determined that Brendan had planned to invite Joseph Ryan to the house under the pretext of playing the role of an intruder. When Ryan arrived, Brendan shot him dead, then used a knife to kill his wife, making the scene look like self-defense. Juliana was believed to be an accomplice, possibly even pulling the trigger to create a fake gunshot wound. A double murder, carried out by the husband and the nanny, was cleverly disguised as a break-in. But every step, every bloodstain, every childish word revealed everything. From the first hours after the case, the Fairfax County Police sensed something was wrong. Initially, the statements of Juliana Peres Magalhães and Brendan Banfield were recorded very clearly. They said that Joseph Ryan was an intruder, came to the house with bad intentions, attacked Christine with a knife, forcing Brendan to shoot to protect his wife and children. But as the forensic team examined the scene, a number of details began to contradict each other. First, there were no signs of forced entry at the front door or windows. Ryan had not broken down the door or forced the lock, but appeared to have been invited into the house. Second, Christine's injuries did not indicate that she had been attacked by Ryan, but by someone standing behind her, using force in a manner that she knew and approached closely. In addition, the knife used to kill her was believed to have belonged to Ryan, but the handle did not have his fingerprints, only Christine's and Brendan's DNA. When the team examined Juliana and Brendan's personal phones, they discovered that they had both deleted a series of messages they had exchanged in the days before the murder. However, the digital forensics experts were able to recover the data, and what they found changed the entire case. In the messages, Brendan and Juliana discussed a role-play plan, which included someone playing the intruder, props, and making sure everything looked real. Police determined that Joseph Ryan had been invited to the home on purpose through a fetish website where users search for role-playing games. At this point, the focus was on Brendan, but the real turning point came when investigators interviewed Christine's 4-year-old daughter. In a videotaped interview designed for young children, the girl said, "Daddy hurt Mommy." Juliana screamed. Mommy was still. The simple statement cut through the facade Brendan and Juliana had built. Prosecutors immediately expanded the case to a criminal investigation with the possibility of premeditated murder. Juliana was arrested first, and after a lengthy struggle, she pleaded guilty to manslaughter.
No, oh, see, I was about to say, don't piss
See,
me off. See, here y'all go, bro. What?
that is crazy. They dropped her to throughout manslaughter first. All because they got to her first.
I told you. Oh my God. Pink shade me.
Manslaughter.
They both should be having the same.
But I mean, they
first
both,
degree.
it
It's
was
premeditated.
premeditated for both
Yeah,
of them because they
y'all
were both
planned this.
plotting and planning it. I'm like, I don't care who was the first one to talk.
It's like we know this happens. They know it happens. Do they not want crime to stop? Like,
I'm telling you, that system is corrupt, unfortunately. To me, in my opinion, they get people to make deals so they can get a conviction and win a case. So in this case, they got two convictions. They got her to turn. He got whatever charge he gonna get, and then they got her too. That's all they look at. It doesn't matter if she unalived somebody and took somebody's life, and that's why some of the families don't like the system either. Because they have a family member that's unalived and she played every part in it, and then she probably looking at what, maybe 10, 15,
I bet you it's less than that.
and they made a deal with her.
And they just said like she shot a gun or something, didn't
Yeah,
she? Like,
yeah.
Slaughter in exchange for a reduced sentence.
See?
In return, she gave a full confession, admitting to knowing about the plan and firing a shot at Joseph Ryan at Brendan's request to create a fake crime scene. After months of investigation, forensic evidence.
okay, wait now. A shot at, or did she shoot him?
See, they didn't clarify. They just said she shot at him for Brendan to make it look like
And
a
is it
intruder.
not 2 counts? She got 2 counts of manslaughter,
No, I think she only got one.
but
So
there's
maybe
two deceased.
I know, but maybe she's saying that she, even though she fired the shot, it didn't hit him, and maybe he did it. He probably unalived both.
Mhm.
Testimony from a child
But
witness
wait, hold
and
on.
electronic
Did he
data.
only get shot once? So if she shot her his order and it was only one shot, she unalived him.
Closed the legal loophole around Brendan Banfield and Juliana Peres Magalhães. The two people who had tried to stage a self-defense against an intruder drama now face justice. On September 16, 2024, Brendan Banfield was arrested by police at his workplace. Video of the arrest was recorded and widely released, showing him handcuffed and led away in silence, his face barely showing any emotion. Arrested by police at his work.
That's what y'all wear at the IRS?
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Workplace. Video of the arrest was recorded and widely released, showing him handcuffed and led away in silence, his face barely showing any emotion. Fairfax County prosecutors charged him with 4 felony counts, including first-degree murder, attempted murder, tampering with a crime scene, and child cruelty, for allowing his daughter to witness the entire incident.
Do you have any personal property?
Meanwhile, Juliana Peres Magalhães, after a period of detention and interrogation, accepted a plea deal. In January 2024, she appeared in court and pleaded guilty to manslaughter. In exchange, she received a reduced sentence and became a key witness against Brendan in the upcoming
So
trial.
how many years?
In a court video, Juliana stood before the
Yeah.
judge, tearfully confirming that she knew Brendan's plan, had shot Joseph Ryan as requested, and had remained silent out of fear
What?
and blinded by emotion. On June 27, 2025, Brendan Banfield's trial officially began. One of the most heated points was the prosecution's request to use the video recording of the 4-year-old girl's testimony as legal evidence. In this interview, the child describes her father hurting her mother lying still, and Miss Juliana screaming. An innocent yet cruel account that reveals the entire plan. The public watched the trial with shock and outrage. National media called it one of the most elaborate family murders in Virginia in the past decade. Legal analysts described Brendan as an extremely dangerous manipulator and saw Juliana's cooperation as a crucial turning point in the delivery of justice. Christine Banfield's family, especially her parents and sister, appeared in court carrying a portrait of Christine. In their final statement, they said, "We have not only lost our daughter, but we have lost our faith in our son-in-law, who was once part of our family." If convicted, Brendan Banfield could face life in control of his life, calculated like a director, be a good husband and a good.
All right. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Whoever this episode or channel creator is, where is the sentence?
Yeah.
Oh, condolences to that family.
And just think the little girl got to grow up knowing that her dad is the reason why her mother is not in her life. That is sick and